Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Marchich here with your outlook for the weekend, June 20th and 21st, 2015. We'll start off with Saturday here with high pressure in the Gulf of Maine, and that usually spells trouble for our area here, and that is because it creates an onshore or marine flow, and that's going to be the case on Saturday. And we're going to have, that means we're going to be stuck in the clouds here for much of the area here. Call it mostly cloudy. Might be a few small breaks of sun here, but don't expect too much of the sun across our coverage area today. And a few opportunity for, at least in the morning, for some isolated showers. Also, we have this mess over here. This is the remnant of what was once Tropical Storm Bill and Tropical Depression Bill. This is the remnant rainfall that will now be moving overnight into early Sunday morning across our coverage area here. We're going to get into the NAM high-res future simulated radar and take a look at these isolated showers. This is looking at about mid-morning onward. We'll see what the threat is mid-morning through about noon. I really don't think this is going to hang out too much longer than noon, maybe 1 o'clock up here in the far northeastern counties here, but for the most part it looks like they're just a few isolated showers moving through in the morning hours, and then we don't get into the concentration of precipitation from what was once Bill that is going to move through overnight. I think you get into this in the late evening hours, so call it like a 10 p.m. for western areas here, midnight in these areas, and maybe 2 a.m. over here for a start time for this stuff coming in tonight. So remaining mostly cloudy all day. Some areas might remain all cloudy on Saturday, but this precipitation will move through. And this will be heavy at times as we get into the overnight hours. You can see that here indicated by the future radar. So it will be some very heavy rain moving through after midnight once this goes through. We do think this ends early in the morning here. This look at 7 o'clock in the morning now, and you can see the back edge is already through the Lehigh Valley, moving up to the east-northeast at this point. Everywhere behind it is now in the clear. Okay, except for down here in Delaware, you got a few showers there. But you see the trend here. Here's 8 a.m., here's 11 a.m. Not only are we done with the rain, but the sun is breaking out in these areas here. Okay, so this is a huge development, and we've argued for several days now that this is going to be something that's going to end earlier, despite the models indicating all week that this is going to take place all Sunday. So we're going to keep our fingers crossed that this is a correct forecast. Might actually have an isolated thunderstorm come through late evening on Sunday also, and that's being shown here on the NAM high res. As we go back to the global models here, we're going to take a step back and take a look at things from a broad perspective. Here is the look at Sunday morning, and the models are doing the same thing. By the time we get to Sunday afternoon, we start clearing out. We're cleared out in this area here, so we should be okay as far as end of precipitation. And here's the evening hours again. Cold front coming through later in the day. Wanted to deal with that during the day until you get to the nighttime hours. Again, just a very isolated thunderstorm possibility as we get into late evening on Sunday. And then we get into Monday, we're looking at mostly sunny conditions, and we get into Tuesday, we'll call it an isolated thunderstorm along another frontal boundary here. Just a very isolated chance of a shower or a thunderstorm here on Tuesday. And that lasts through the evening, and then as we get into Wednesday, we're back to the mostly sunny conditions, and Thursday we're back in the chance for rain again. So it's kind of like day on, day off, day on, day off for the next several days, as far as a nice day versus cloudy, chance of rain, dreary, that kind of thing. So I don't think any of these days are washouts by the time we get past the system on Sunday. So we just have an opportunity for an isolated thunderstorm late in the day on Tuesday, a little bit more scattered on by the time we get to Thursday here, but this is also late in the day as well. So it's not anything that's going to be a total washout, at least not in the next 7 days. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Marchich, and that is your outlook for the weekend, June 20th and 21st, 2015. Have a great Saturday and Sunday.